So now I am ready to turn this into a painting. So if you don't have access to a lot of paint, water-based markers would be really good for this. You could use crayons. So something that would give you thicker marks and lines. So I'm cleaning out my brush to get started. And I think like the horse in the example, it's done in red, but I think I'm going to use blue for mine. So I'm running my brush around on the blue. And I'm using a watercolor brush. So this will make it so I can get the type of mark I want. So in certain places I might press harder. So here I think I'm going to go thin. Then I'm going to press down more. Coming this way. So now when people look at this later, they're going to pay less attention to those sketch lines that I use to kind of help myself. And they're really going to pay more attention to the color that I'm using. So I'm really trying, in the idea of Sumi-E, we're using as few marks as we can to get what we want. So with just 1, 2, 3 brush strokes, I have the horse's tail. Now the ones in the samples, those are filled in and you can see like floral designs in them. If you want to do that, then that is something that you could also do. You could even change colors if you want. This leg should seem like it's in front of the other one. So I'm going to trace over a part of that line to make it seem like it is in the front. Now I could think about some stuff that I know like, in 2nd grade we talked about in landscapes, if something's in the back it's going to seem darker. So if I actually paint in this leg as being blue, this will seem darker, which makes it seem like it's on the back side of the horse. So I need to look at these two. This one is in the front, so I want it to stay lighter. So this is the one I'm going to fill in, which would make it seem darker, which would help the effect that it's on the back side. I could even do that with this ear. So looking at the horse, I can decide some other places that I might add some different shapes and things to it. So there's flower designs inside the animals that you guys are looking at for your examples. But maybe I put this sort of spiral design in here. Different patterns and things. So that is completely up to you how you do that. Then what you would want to do is you want to convince people that the calligraphy symbol is done with a brush. So I'm going to change colors here. And I think I'm going to use red. I don't have to use black. So if I use the red, that's the color I'm choosing, but the color is dark enough to cover up pencil lines. So I'm thinking about where do I see lines that are thinner. Here it seems pretty thin. Here it gets a little thicker, so I'm going to press down more. This one's pretty thick, but then at the end it becomes thin again, so I lift up really quickly. And then this line is a skinny little line there. So now I have my horse design done. Now the nice thing is, the Zodiac symbols that you're looking at, there's 12 to choose from. Once you practice this one, then you could actually move on to doing some others. These would be great to give out as gifts for people that were born in the year represented by this animal. So I look forward to seeing what you guys do. Good luck with your work.